Let's get our live stream all set up. One of our shots is going to be right here. It's going to look down onto a screen printing press so you can kind of get a top-down view of what we're screen printing. I think it's going to be a really cool shot. So now we can get our GoPro screwed in. I'm just kind of using up old cameras that I don't use anymore. It's a GoPro Hero 4. It is 4K and, you know, for a stream, it'll be enough. Then we'll plug in our cable for power, so it's constantly powered. We just have to route that, obviously. And then our HDMI. So this is going to be a little bit of a complicated process. A lot of different conversions. Try to explain them all to you. But basically right now this is, I always forget if it's a micro HDMI to an HDMI splitter. And we'll explain why this is going to a splitter next. And then we'll have to run this HDMI cord all the way over to our computer. We made a mounting plate for the TV that's going to be a monitor for this camera. It's got a split feed out, and we're just going to throw it up to the joist. If it looks crooked, it is, but I'm going to show you why in a second. So it slots in like this. Now we can have it this way, or we can move it this way. So since it moves, we can kind of move it wherever we want. Thought that'd be kind of fun to have some flexibility. Kind of wish I tilted it though, so it's kind of angled down. I don't want to mess with it though. Just gonna put an outlet extension cord up here with a couple of things we need to power. That's not what we want. So we can get this plugged in, our converter plugged in, then our camera power plugged in. I bought a 10-foot long cable thinking I was gonna have to stretch it too far. Now it just stretches to here. And it's too late to return it. What are you gonna do? Then we can take our 10-foot power cable and route it all the way over here and back here into our smart outlet. We'll cable manage this. I think that's gonna be a good length. You never know when you're buying cables if they're gonna be long enough. You can see the press cam up here though. You can kind of monitor it. It's kind of sweet. It's black and white. I feel like that kind of adds the vibe. And then we can switch, move it around for, I don't know what, but we can move it around. It's kind of cool. And I'm going to place another mount up on this joist. It's going to overlook our tie-dyeing. Actually got to decide if I want to do this one or this one. I might go straight top down, actually. Okay. It's the pro math of how you find center of something. This is a GoPro Hero 3, so it's a little older, but it'll be good enough. Then we'll take both of those HDMIs and route them to our computer where we've got some HDMI capture cards in our USB slots. I grabbed an extender. We'll figure out this mess of cables at a later date. And a later date, that pretty much means in like 2 minutes your time, but you can see our 3 HDMI capture cards right here. Our third camera is going to just be the one we've been shooting with right now. That'll be set up as like a main hero shot. Let's see what those look like. That's our overhead shot. That needs some work. That's a bit more straight, but we're gonna need some better lighting. I got a new capture card for that overpress camera too. All the other ones are HD, which isn't a huge deal. But I got a 4K one just so we can shoot 4K and then crop in the middle. I don't know if it's gonna work. So I just looked it up. That era of GoPro doesn't output 4K over HDMI. So as annoying as it is, we're just gonna have to put an SD card up there and climb up and grab it when we need the footage for reels and stuff. Looks like live streams are 1080p only though, which is dumb, but what can you do? Okay, it's not the most secure thing, but I think it's gonna be secure enough for a minor camera rig. We'll slot our mount in, and then it's got a slot for a camera and a light. We don't have a light yet, but we're definitely gonna need it. It's a little dark over here. We're gonna have to move this too. But these goals are kind of dead anyways. These are both height adjustable too, which is nice. We might paint this mounting bracket white too, just to blend it in with the wall. Not that it's too noticeable, but depending on how we feel about it. Here's that. All right, you're mounted up on there now. We're gonna route it into the computer with an HDMI cable. See how you look with the live stream. Might swap out the lens too. This is a little too wide, I think.